Manuel L. Quezon, August 19, 1878, August 4, 1944, was a Filipino statesman, military leader, and the first president of the Commonwealth of the Philippines, serving from 1935 until his death in 1944. He is considered one of the founding fathers of the Philippine Republic, known for his dedication to securing the independence of the Philippines and for his contributions to the country's development during the early 20th century. Early life and education. Manuel Luis Quezon was born in the town of Baler, in the province of Tayabas, now part of Quezon Province. He was the son of Lucio Quezon, a local politician, and Maria Dolor, a teacher. Quezon's early life was marked by hardship after the death of his father, which led to his family's financial struggles. Despite these challenges, Quezon excelled academically and was known for his strong work ethic and ambition. He attended the Ateneo Municipal de Manila, where he earned a law degree and passed the bar exam in 1903. Early political career. Quezon's political career began when he was appointed as a prosecutor for the Court of First Instance in 1906. His early work in the court system showcased his legal acumen and integrity. He quickly gained recognition as a skilled lawyer and politician. In 1907, he was elected as a member of the Philippine Assembly, which was the lower house of the legislature under American colonial rule. He was later elected to the Philippine Senate in 1916 and soon became its majority leader. As a senator, Quezon became known for his staunch advocacy for Philippine independence. He pushed for reforms aimed at increasing Filipino participation in governance and called for economic policies that would benefit the Filipino people. Quezon also played a key role in the drafting of the 1935 Constitution, which would later serve as the foundation for the Commonwealth government. The path to the presidency. In 1934, the United States Congress passed the Tydings-McDuffie Act, which granted the Philippines the promise of independence after a 10-year transitional period. This act set the stage for the creation of the Commonwealth of the Philippines, a semi-autonomous government with the goal of full independence. In 1935, Quezon was elected as the first president of the Commonwealth of the Philippines. His platform focused on achieving independence, promoting social justice, and modernizing the country's infrastructure and education system. Quezon's presidency was marked by significant strides in nation-building. He worked to establish a strong governmental structure, reform the civil service, and improve the country's economy. One of his most important achievements was the establishment of the national language. Quezon made it a priority to standardize Filipino as the national language, unifying the diverse linguistic groups in the country. On December 30, 1937, he signed an executive order creating a commission to develop and promote Filipino, which would later become one of his enduring legacies. During his administration, Quezon also prioritized education reform, building schools, and increasing access to education for the masses. He introduced social welfare programs to address the needs of the poor and fought for the rights of workers. In the face of increasing tensions in Asia and the threat of war, Quezon worked on strengthening the military to defend the Philippines' sovereignty. He sought to maintain good relations with the United States, but also advocated for a more independent and self-reliant Philippines. In 1941, he signed the Philippine Army Act, which laid the groundwork for the country's military defense in case of invasion. World War II and exile. As World War II unfolded, the Philippines was drawn into the conflict. On December 8, 1941, just hours after the attack on Pearl Harbor, Japan launched an attack on the Philippines. Quezon, along with his government, fled to Corregidor Island as the Japanese forces advanced. He eventually went into exile in the United States in 1942, where he continued to lead the government in exile. In the U.S., Quezon sought assistance from the American government for the defense of the Philippines and worked to rally support for the Filipino people in their struggle against the Japanese occupation. He was instrumental in gaining recognition for the Philippine government in exile, and his health began to decline due to a long battle with tuberculosis. Death and legacy. Quezon died on August 1, 1944, in Saranac Lake, New York, while still in exile. His death came just months before the liberation of the Philippines from Japanese forces. His vice president, Sergio Osmeña, succeeded him in office, and the Philippines eventually gained full independence in 1946. Manuel L. Quezon is remembered as one of the greatest leaders in Philippine history. His efforts in establishing the Commonwealth government, promoting Filipino nationalism, and his advocacy for social justice and education continue to resonate in the Philippines. Quezon's legacy is celebrated each year on Quezon Day, a national holiday on his birthday, August 19th. His leadership during one of the most tumultuous periods in Philippine history, as well as his push for independence, solidified his status as the father of the national language and a national hero whose vision of a free and independent Philippines became a reality.